All right, guys, new intro here for the Bear Pack. We already crushed the 7K subscriber goal, so we are going to update that board here for you guys. Look at Joe Burrow, looking at all these nice, tasty giveaways. We have the 8K sub jersey giveaway. We have the 9K sub sports memorabilia giveaway, 10K subs, the big one, $1,000 giveaway, and the 12K subs. We're going to send a couple people to a game of their choice. Guys, we are very excited for the football season, but no more talking. Let's get right into this video, Trey. All right, guys, let's get some MLB picks and props for Tuesday, October 24th slate of games. This video is going to be off the rails a little bit because we thought the Philadelphia Phillies were going to win last night. Well, I took the D-backs plus 1.5, but the Philadelphia Phillies blew it, and now we have a Game 7. So we're going to be looking at Game 7 of the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the D-backs. Trey, do we have a spread? Do we have anything? Do we have anything to look at?
Yeah, looks like they have the Phillies minus 62 favorites. The over-under is at 8.5.
And we have, hopefully, for the D-backs, Brandon Pfaadt on the mound. He's probably going to start. And for the Phillies, who do we think?
Ranger Suarez. ESPN has it Brandon Pfaadt versus Ranger Suarez.
I think it's Pfaadt. Seth.
I don't know. Silent P's, silent F's. It doesn't matter. I can barely speak English.
I know what Seth's going to take, so I'll have him start.
Yeah, I mean, of course. I mean,
this kid, dude.
The Phillies lost because I wasn't on the show, and I'm sorry, guys. That's my fault. I had things come up, and I wasn't on the show to pick them, so I apologize to you Phillies fans that were listening. It's because I didn't pick them. Man, I'm actually torn on this, Bear. I am.
It's a tough game.
It's not one that I can. It is. I am not as strong.
Game.
I am not as strong on the. I'm not as strong on the Phillies though. After how they performed today.
Oh,
man.
I'll start. You want me to start?
Can we trust Pfaadt? That's my first question. Can we trust Pfaadt?
Yeah, I'll start. I'm going to take the D-backs on the money line.
Everything's off the table here.
I'm taking the D-backs on the money line with Brandon Pfaadt. I trust him. He looked really good. The Philadelphia Phillies, they had their chance in Game 6. Now the D-backs are feeling themselves. They're going to have a night's rest in Philly. The bank can't close. That's going to be the motto for next season. Whenever the Philadelphia Phillies are in the playoffs, the bank can't close. They had 2 chances to go to the World Series at home. They're not going to do it. Give me the D-backs on the money line. I really liked what I saw out of Brandon Pfaadt in Game 4, I believe it was. He was dominating. So that's going to be my play. D-backs on the money line. Seth.
Oh, Bear. I mean, I think I'm going to have to agree with you. And this is bad because I don't do this. But I had a buddy who I'm not going to name, but he's a Phillies fan.
Yep.
And he was already talking about buying the tickets and buying the plane tickets. And I said, dude, that is the first cardinal sin of baseball.
Yep.
Don't assume. And I think we all assumed in this series that the Phillies would just take control of it and win it. Trust me, I am one of them. I sit here on this show.
You're bad at that.
And
You're really bad at that. Yeah.
Did not give Arizona any credit. And Phillies fans, I'm doing this for you, okay? No, I am going against the Phillies for you in this game. I'm going to take the Diamondbacks here. And I do trust Brandon Pfaadt because he pitched good against the Dodgers. And he pitched really good against the Phillies. 2 of the better offenses in the postseason, and he's actually looked. The Diamondbacks have actually looked like they found a young pitcher that they thought they had in the minor league system. He struggled at first, but he's kind of found his stuff. And man, he pitched like that in Arizona where the ball flies.
He looks different in the postseason. I'll tell you. I know Trey's going to shit on him here, but he looks different. He looks like a good pitcher.
Throw his 6 ERA out, dude. Throw it out. Throw that 6 ERA in the regular season out. I don't do this very often. I was pretty set on the Phillies. But, guys, Diamondbacks have all the control right now. They have all of it.
Trey, are we going to sweep?
I am not going to give out a game pick here. If I do give out one, it would be the Phillies here on the money line, but it's way too juiced. So I am going to just take the under 8.5. Guys, if I know one thing about Game 7 in baseball is that these assholes are going to be very, very tight. There's going to be a lot of people, not really wanting to make the mistake. And in baseball, you can't be worrying about not making the mistake and not swinging at the close pitch or swinging at the close pitch. You just got to go out there and play baseball. And I don't hate, Brandon Pfaadt, whatever, however his last name is. I don't hate him here because he has been consistent this postseason. And, the postseason is what matters. The regular season is, 180 some games. But at the end of the day, the postseason is what matters. And at the moment, he has a 2.13 ERA with a 0.95 whip. And the Rangers, they're throwing out Ranger Suarez, who has a sub-1 ERA and a sub-1 whip with a 0.64 ERA and a 0.64 whip. Both these pitchers have been impressive. I think that the bullpens are going to be heavily used in this game. And usually that means, runs are not going to be scored because they're going to be throwing out, hitters and like hitter matchups. So I think that there's not going to be a lot of runs scored here. I think this final score is going to be 3-2, one way or the other, going with the Diamondbacks or the Phillies. So give me the under 8.5 total runs in this game.
And with the D-backs, we might get Craig Kimbrell because he only pitched like 10 pitches a day. So we might get Craig Kimbrell. It might be over before he even gets to the mound. But
I've been unimpressed with the Phillies bullpen this whole series. Anyways.
They've been good like in other games, but this series they're not as sharp.
I hate Craig Kimbrell, dude. I hate him.
What are we thinking about player props? I've got one ready because I remember him against Ranger Suarez. I'm going to take Ketel Marte over 1.5 bases. He's had 18 plate appearances against Ranger Suarez in his career. He's had 8 hits, hitting .444, 2 doubles, and a home run. So I love Ketel Marte over 1.5 bases. I kind of like Corbin Carroll over 1.5 bases as well because he's my guy. He's my favorite player. And you need the biggest players on your team to step up in the Game 7. So I'm going to for sure take Ketel Marte, and then whenever the lines come out, I might take Corbin Carroll as well. But you guys like anything?
I am going to be taking before someone else does. Bryce Harper over a half walk. No way the Diamondbacks pitch to him at all in this game. They're not going to lose to Bryce Harper hitting a home run. So they're going to walk him maybe 4 or 5 times in this game.
Yeah, I took him yesterday, and he hit in the first at-bat, and it was 4-pitch walk. It's just insane. I don't understand how that's even offered, but if Harper gets on base tomorrow and they lose, he would be on base in every single postseason game, and they don't go to the World Series. So just throw it out there. Bryce Harper's had a really good postseason. Seth, you have anything you like?
Yeah. I have one in mind, but
Brandon fought over strikeouts, too.
What really worries me here is if the Phillies are going to pitch to him or not. And that is Christian Walker. I really like him in this matchup against Ranger Suarez. I do like him over 1.5 total bases. But I don't per se know if they will pitch to him. They've pitched around him in the series quite a bit. So if a half walk comes out for him, I love that. I do love that. If a half walk comes out for Christian Walker, I do love that. But if not, I do like his over 1.5 total bases. He's 5 for 16 in his career against Ranger Suarez. 2 doubles, a triple, and 5 base on balls. So Suarez does pitch really careful around Christian Walker. So if a half walk comes out, take that. If not, I'm still comfortable with over 1.5 total bases for Christian Walker. He crushes lefties. He has his whole career. So that's my play.
Yeah, instead of Corbin Carroll is my second play. I'm just going to add Brandon Pfaadt over strikeouts. It'll probably be at 4 or 5. He'll probably get 4 or 5 innings, and he looked dominant. Everybody was swinging and missing, so I'm going to add Brandon Pfaadt. Anybody else want to add anything?
Look at a sneaky one. Look at like Evan Longoria. He's a wily veteran. It's lefties really well. He's been in these big games before. If you can get some good plus money on like 2+ total bases for Evan Longoria, I like at least taking a chance on that.
Trey?
Nothing that I like too much. Depending on if any of these pitchers are at 2.5, I love it, but I assume they're going to be at 1.5 because I don't think either one of them are going to go overly deep in this game.
Right.
So I don't know. I'm going to stay away from the pitchers, and I'm going to stay away from the hitters because I do think it's going to be an under. So maybe a Kyle Schwarber under.
All right. That's going to do it. Kind of a weird MLB game, but we didn't know we were going to do it. That's going to do it, guys, for MLB player props and game picks for Monday, October 23rd slate of games. That's supposed to say Tuesday. If you guys enjoyed the content, please sure to drop a like in this video and subscribe to the channel below. See you guys next video, and thanks for watching. Multiple questions this morning about how to become a member for the YouTube channel. Let's do that really quick tutorial. You're going to go to youtube.com. You're going to go to Bears Profit Plays. You're going to search it in. You're going to hit our thing. There's a join button right just to the right of subscribe. You can click that. There's 2 options. You have the Bear Pack for $4.99. That gives you access to YouTube member plays. And then you have the Bear Pack Gold for $7.99 a month. That gives you access to our member plays on YouTube, and it gives you a 1-month membership to our website, bearsprofitplays.com. So if you get the Bear Pack Gold, you save yourself $2 a month, a little bit cheaper if you want to do that. But that is the tutorial for anybody that needed it. We had multiple questions today through email about how to do it, and it wasn't working. But if you want to know, there it is right there. Trey,